Sunday in South Korea. I'm not sure about the future, but in this season, this could be the last Sunday. But I'm so grateful to the church to give me this opportunity to give my testimony. And also I'm grateful to Pastor Shin, whom we have been together since the church has been planted. I remember the church started upstairs. Oh, Andy Maria is one of the pioneers, and someone and many other people here. So I did not know how to structure my testimony, but I summarize it in 3 ways. One is to just express my gratefulness to God. Because when I came to Korea, I'm sorry, I prayed. I prayed a very short prayer, but meaningful prayer. And then I prayed, I said, God, I don't know anybody in South Korea. I don't know any family members. And I have no in this country. But I know you are there as my God. Lord, I don't know what they eat. I don't know their seasons. As you know, Korea has 4 seasons: spring, summer, winter, and fall. These seasons, the only thing I knew about these 4 seasons is in theory, in books. In Rwanda, we just have 2 seasons. Of course, it's 4 seasons, but not really winter or summer. I think in Ethiopia as well. We have many Africans here, they may agree with me. So many of us have never seen even snow, apart from possibly some exceptional season or location where gorillas stay in the mountain, or Virunga mountain. So when I came to Korea, I saw the reality of what snow is about. I did not know how to prepare for my winter. So you can fully understand I came in a new world. So I prayed before coming and I said, I don't know what they eat. I don't know anybody. I don't know the season, the weather. But what I know, I only know you. And I need you to be there before me. That was my prayer. And the second prayer I prayed when I arrived, I noticed things are really totally new. And I prayed, I said, God, the way you blessed Joseph when he went to Egypt, please be with me in this beautiful country. Joseph was a prisoner. He was a slave. He was sent as a slave. But I'm here as a student. And remember, I'm here as a missionary. Really, I felt that confidence within me that God is going to use me as his missionary with a student visa. That was my conviction, and that was my faith. And I think God has been with me through that mindset. So I'm here today, one, to express my gratitude that God was me in this country. The hymn which you were singing a few minutes ago, there is one part which says, He is with me everywhere, and He knows my every care. I am happy as a bird and just as free. He abides. He abides. Hallelujah. He abides. That is really a very true connection of my testimony today. So I'm happy because God has been with me for the last 8 years in this country. when I prayed that prayer that, God, I don't know anybody there. Be there before I reach there. And I prayed, I said, Lord, help me to enjoy food. Really, I prayed for food before coming. It may sound strange, but Christians pray for everything, and they have to prepare for everything. So I was prepared. And if you are a testimony today for me, those who have been with me, I enjoy Korean food. And I will miss Korean food. So nowadays I eat ramyeon, and I say bye-bye ramyeon. And kimchi. I really enjoy Korean food. So I'm grateful. You know, many foreign students struggle to eat Korean food. Not because they don't want to eat it, but because it's not custom or it's not easy. You have been abroad too. You know, adapting with new culture, new food is not easy. But I really thank God because I have been able to live, to thrive, and live fully, and I think I use all my potential to do what I was supposed to do. So as I express my gratitude to God and to the church today, I also remember, I say, Lord, I don't know anybody there. Please make friends for me. Prepare people for me. Let me tell you something, especially for international students. Don't worry too much about being apart from the family. This is a real family for you. This is not politics. No, in church there is no politics. But what I'm telling you is this. Stay with God and stay with God's people. Those are your family. I want to tell you something in names. Whenever I came to worship every Sunday, I remember someone. She used to come to pick me. I'm sorry. I'm here to say thank you. You may not fully understand this, but when I was a student at the time in my graduate school, there was no subway. From the Bundan line was not there. So coming here should be very tough. And there were not many international student churches except Yoido Full Gospel and probably, I don't remember. But in the Suwon area, this is one of the pioneer English worship. And it may be the nations, but I do not know what the nations means. Even the church was in my ears later on. Every early morning prayer, I used to come. Of course, maybe not all morning prayer, but many morning prayers, which is really precious in this church. And Dali was staying nearby my dormitory. He used to drive. Thank you. And I'm really grateful. So allow me, it's fine to be too much emotional. It's tears of joy. I'm sure you fully understand. And I have many things to say. I had experience of cross-culture mission trip because of this church as well. And I was so blessed within this community. And I made many new friends because of this community. Whenever Pastor Sheen went to plant churches, we traveled together. And many of you came later on, they joined us here, and we had fellowship and we had a good relationship within this community. So this seems to be a very, very small community, but it has a huge influence on international level. One day, Elder Lee preached and he said that this seems to be simple in our eyes, but in reality, he sees the influence of our mission here and our work globally. And it's true. Whenever we prayed upstairs, at the time this place was a PC bar, and And when we came here, I remember I confessed that this is no longer a PC bound, it's a preach Christ alone. PC, preach Christ. So, and whenever we pray, I did not see us as a small group which is going to stay upstairs. I saw as a planting seed which is going to spread someday and do something great for the kingdom of God. Amen. So, church, I'm here to express my gratitude and to express my joy as God has been with me. I prayed, God, I don't want to get sick in this country. I really prayed that prayer. And the greatest, toughest sickness I had and faced is Kambi. That was really something which brought me something different. At the time, maybe that was very serious Kambi because I stayed home like 4 or 5 days, and previously also second Kambi attacked me, but now I'm fine, so I'm okay now. But those are the sickness I faced when I was in South Korea. So I'm grateful for God because He has been with me everywhere I went to. I lived in different cities and I have seen God on my side. Church, I'm here to tell you that when you stay with God, wherever you are, whoever you meet up, and whatever you do, everything is so blessed. Secondly, I want to tell you something which I stick on. It's Genesis chapter 12. When God brought Abraham, he asked him to leave his country and go somewhere else, and he promised him a few promises which I want to highlight without reading it. I will paraphrase. One, he said, go, I will bless you. Number two, I will be with you. Number three, I will make you a great nation. Number four, whoever curses you will be cursed, and whoever blesses you will be blessed. And the greatest promise within that verse or that chapter, he said, through you all nations will be blessed. I'm here to tell you that God has blessed me in this country. I have no complaint. I'm really grateful to Him. And through me, I'm sure also some people were blessed, either spiritually, intellectually. With my presence here, I had a plan to reach 2020 with 20 international students from Rwanda recommended by me, but I was able to reach at least 7 students. So some of them graduated and they left, and some of them are working in different institutions. That was something I'm really grateful. So those people were blessed because I was also blessed to be here. And I'm sure even though I did not reach number 20, but at least I had that plan. I want to challenge you as well. Whenever you get this opportunity, either scholarship or Koika scholarship or government scholarship or any other scholarship opportunity, introduce it to your Christian fellow back home or friends everywhere. And you never know how this is going to happen. Maybe those friends may be also blessed as well. And you will be blessed as well. So, I have many things to say, but as many of you know already, I'm going to travel this week. I did not book my flight because I was waiting for my new ID. I wanted to travel with my ID. My previous ID was supposed to be expired at the end of February. So I will book my flight today or tomorrow, and between February 5th and 6th, I may fly. So whenever the flight is available today, those 2 days, then I fly. So I'm here to say bye as well. And on March 7th, I will be wearing a ring here. I'm sorry if I did not propose any here, but I have no complaint. Thank you so much. I'm grateful to God. Some of you have seen my fiance. Her name is Ines Emera. and she said hello to you before I told her I would say bye to the church, and she asked me to say hello and receive her greeting. And also, after getting married, Ines is going to begin working tomorrow. So we have no plan to move internationally right away, but God, if He calls us to go anywhere, we surrender to Him, of course. And I may be back, not to stay, just for maybe a week, which I'm not sure. Everything will depend on the circumstances, but it may be between May or April. So I'm not sure. If I come, I will surely say hello. If it will be weekdays, I may come in the morning prayer, but I'm not sure. So not to stay, but to come for finalizing my stuff. I got my publication. I remain only for final defense and see what's gonna happen. So I'm qualified to come and finish what I have started. And don't worry, I'm not dropping out. I'm just going for a new shift. And so say congratulations. So thank you so much. And I will always remember you. I will always love you. Those, of course, our church is very dynamic. People come, people go. But whoever gonna stay here, please keep on praying for those who left from the community. We never know how God is using them. I feel and think and believe that God is going to use me. I don't know where and how He's going to use me, but I just commit my life to Him. And so stay with God and stay connected with God. Those students who are still new, please do not lose your faith. Keep your faith. That is the secret of becoming successful. The world is full of many crazy things which may push you to give up. But the more the world is shaken, the more we should be sticking with God. So I encourage you as well to remain in faith and to remain with the community. Do not lose connection with your church fellow, and especially those Bible study group members. So be blessed and stay with God and miss me as well. Thank you.